Good morning, Namaskar, Adab, Sat Sri Akal. Friends, today I am going to start name reaction. In my channel, Chemistry King, must visit to playlist name reaction, and then you will find a lot of name reactions, many name reactions. And so today first name reaction is Cannizaro reaction. Aldehyde not ketone having no alpha hydrogen when heated with concentrated NaOH or KOH, one molecule is oxidized and another molecule, means second molecule, is reduced. It is Cannizaro reaction, and actually it is disproportionation. When one molecule is oxidized and another second molecule is reduced, it is disproportionation. The simplest example is, it is formaldehyde. This is aldehyde group and there is no alpha hydrogen. Because it is aldehyde group and it has no alpha carbon, and since no alpha carbon means no alpha hydrogen, and it is the second molecule, and here write conc NaOH. First molecule is oxidized. This formaldehyde will be oxidized into formic acid, and since base is here, so not alone formic acid, but you will get sodium salt of formic acid, that is sodium formate, and the second molecule gets reduced, that is here methyl alcohol. It will be the product. Okay. Now we will see mechanism. Step 1. It is formaldehyde and you are taking concentrated sodium hydroxide or potassium hydroxide. It means you have a lot of hydroxide ion. So this hydroxide ion will act as nucleophile here and no other nucleophile is here. So this nucleophile will attack this carbon. Friends, this is carbonyl carbon and delta plus charge is here because this carbon is attached with oxygen. Oxygen is second highest electronegative element, and also this oxygen is doubly bonded with carbon. So this carbon acquires delta plus charge and nucleophile will hence attack at this carbon because this nucleophile always attacks on positive charge, and that's why I say that nucleophile attacks at carbonyl carbon dhaka dhak. Nucleophile attacks on carbonyl carbon dhaka dhak. So when it will attack here, this bond will break in this fashion, leading to this C CO minus, and it is OH. When it comes here, this hydride ion, it is formic acid. It is formic acid plus this is hydride ion. Friends, this oxidized form, first molecule is oxidized and you get formic acid. But sodium hydroxide base is here, therefore you will get ultimately in the form of salt. Okay? One thing happened, means oxidation of formaldehyde has been taken place. Here hydride ion, which is nucleophile, which will act as nucleophile for second molecule, HC double bond OH. It is second molecule of formaldehyde, and this hydride ion, it will act as nucleophile, will attack here, and the bond, this bond will break. Friends, one thing is important to underline, that liberation or release of hydride ion and release of hydride ion from one molecule of formaldehyde and attacking of that hydride on second molecule of formaldehyde occur simultaneously. But for sake of convenience, to make the mechanism easy to you people, I am showing in two steps. This hydride ion will attack here, and you will get this O minus H. Okay? Now it is already reduced by hydride ion. So water is here, it will give H plus, OH minus is released. OH minus is consumed here, and that OH minus is released. So potassium hydroxide or sodium hydroxide base acts as catalyst, and H plus comes here, HCH, OH. It is methyl alcohol. Thus this second molecule of formaldehyde is reduced into methyl alcohol. First molecule formaldehyde is oxidized into formic acid, and second molecule of formaldehyde is reduced into methyl alcohol. And so we say this process is disproportionation. Cannizaro is disproportionation. And also you should remember that here two carbon atoms are not linked together. Separate molecules here. Separate molecules. One molecule is oxidized, second molecule is reduced. Not molecule or carbon bond formation is not here. Okay? Now we will see other examples. Number 1, self-Cannizaro. Friends, we had seen just now Cannizaro reaction with example of formaldehyde. That was also self. If two aldehyde molecules, same aldehyde molecules, give Cannizaro reaction, it is called self-Cannizaro. In the similar fashion, it is benzaldehyde, CH double bond O. It is two molecules of benzaldehyde. Okay, same. Conc NaOH. Friend, here OH minus will attack here. Both molecules are same. OH minus attacks here. So it is oxidized. C double bond O, OH. And H minus attacks here. So it is benzoic acid and it is benzyl alcohol. Here H minus attacks here. This bond will break. It is benzyl alcohol. Two same molecules, Cannizaro in same molecules, two same molecules is called self-Cannizaro. Second example you may see here. for self Cannizaro. CCl3CHO. What is this? Trichloroacetaldehyde. This is aldehyde group and this is alpha carbon, but this alpha carbon has no hydrogen. So there is no alpha hydrogen. So two molecules of trichloroacetaldehyde, one molecule will be CCl3COOH and another molecule is reduced CCl3CH2OH. These are two examples of self Cannizaro. Now second example is intermolecular Cannizaro. Intermolecular Cannizaro. Suppose it is formaldehyde and it is benzaldehyde. It is benzaldehyde. No alpha hydrogen here, no alpha hydrogen here. It is very much clear. This is a smaller molecule. It is a trick. It is super trick of Cannizaro reaction. Super trick. What super trick? A smaller molecule is oxidized and bigger molecule is reduced. Reduced means कम होना. It is quite obvious and it is a natural phenomenon. It is social phenomenon that छोटे आदमी बड़े हो सकते हैं. ये चांस है. और बड़े आदमी और कितना बड़ा होगा? बड़े आदमी छोटे हो जाएंगे. वो होने की चांस है. ऑक्सीडाइज्ड मीन्स बड़ा होना. Reduced means छोटा होना. So it is a super trick here that smaller molecule is oxidized. So this formaldehyde C double bond OH oxidized and the bigger molecule is reduced and it is benzyl alcohol. Now it is formaldehyde and it is benzaldehyde. There is no alpha hydrogen in any of them. And the molecule is different, so it is called intermolecular. Okay? Second example is this. Suppose this is, it has no alpha hydrogen, and second molecule is formaldehyde. It is smaller, it is bigger. The bigger molecule is reduced, so you will get CH2OH. This is reduced into CH2OH. And the smaller molecule, this formaldehyde, is oxidized. So it will be formic acid. These two are the examples of intermolecular Cannizaro. Third example, we will see intramolecular Cannizaro. Intramolecular Cannizaro. Here, let us see H double bond O. It is aldehyde group. It is also aldehyde group. Actually, it is dry observed. Two aldehyde groups are directly attached here. Okay? And both aldehydic units are same. So one will be, and with respect to this, no alpha hydrogen. So Cannizaro reaction will take place in presence of base. One molecule is oxidized, C double bond OH, and another molecule is CH2OH. You will get this. It is intramolecular Cannizaro, within the molecule. And one another example, it is phenyl C double bond O. It is smaller unit. It is smaller unit and it is bigger unit. So bigger unit will be reduced. So bigger unit will be reduced. So alcohol group will be here on this carbon, OH. 1H will be here, okay. Alcohol unit will be here and this carbon, it is double bond O, it is OH. It is smaller unit, so it will be oxidized into carboxylic acid, and it is bigger unit, so it is reduced into alcohol. And within the molecule, within one molecule, Cannizaro reaction is taking place here, and so it is called intramolecular Cannizaro. Friends, here what did we learn? First statement, example, mechanism, and then other examples. In other examples, very important things we learned here. Self-Cannizaro, intermolecular Cannizaro, intramolecular Cannizaro. And friends, one thing is also important to underline here, that in Cannizaro, formation of carbon-carbon bond is not taking place here. In Cannizaro reaction, formation of carbon-carbon bond, new carbon, means two carbon, attachment of two carbon atoms is not taking place here. But in aldol condensation and so many reactions, carbon-carbon bond formation is there. But in Cannizaro reaction, carbon-carbon bond formation is not here. So friends, this video, this lecture is very, very important for IIT, JAM, NEET, IIT, GATE, NET, etc. Hope you will like my lecture. Thank you.